Greetings and welcome to Northwest Missouri State University's Bearcat Arena and the commencement exercises for spring of 2022. I'm Dr. Matt Walker, Associate Professor and the Director of the School of Communication and Mass Media. The procession will begin soon, but first I'd like to introduce our musicians. You've been listening to the Bell Tower Brass Ensemble under the direction of Maestro John Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell Tower Brass Ensemble. Just a few announcements before the ceremony begins. We've got a great ceremony planned for you this evening, and we thank you for being a part of it. That's very good. Out of respect for our graduates, please take a moment to silence all cell phones or other noise-making devices. That's your cue. Now, if you would, please stand as you're able for the presentation of flags. International students who represent their classmates carry the flags of their country. Please remain standing for the entrance of the platform party. The platform party is led by Grand Marshal Dr. Sue Milikangas, Professor of the School of Health Science and Wellness. The Northwest banner is being carried by 2022-23 Student Senate President Elizabeth Motazzetti. Ladies and gentlemen, Northwest Missouri State University proudly presents the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Our graduates are being led today by honor banner carriers Russell Neely from the School of Agricultural Sciences, Jonathan Bach from the College of Arts and Sciences, Leonardo Paiva from the Melvin D. and Valerie G. Booth School of Business, Madison Gerhardt from the School of Communication and Mass Media, Madhava Martala from the School of Computer Science and Information Systems, Brian Grove from the School of Education, and Morgan Teal from the School of Health Science and Wellness. Honor banner carriers are chosen by their school directors and discipline chairpersons for exemplary collegiate accomplishment. Please welcome the candidates for degrees from the graduate school. Northwest confers the following graduate degrees: Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Education, Master of Music Education, and Specialist in Education. Graduates are escorted by Dr. Christy Alexander, Associate Professor of the School of Education, and by honor banner carrier Emma Yolanda Mesta Garcia. Please welcome the faculty of Northwest Missouri State University. Assisting our faculty is Faculty Marshal Dr. Nissa Ingram, Associate Professor of the School of Education. Please remain standing, face the flag, and join in singing our national anthem, led by Avery Mather, who will be graduating with her Bachelor of Science in Vocal Music Education today. Please be seated. Now would you please welcome the 10th President of Northwest Missouri State University, Dr. John Jasinski.
Well, good evening, Bearcats.
Good evening, Dr. Cat!
Thank you. Hey, good evening, Bearcats. Yeah. We're not going to have a drab ceremony. We're going to get after it, right? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. And thanks to Avery again for a great rendition of the national anthem. Great job, Avery. Hello. Hola. Buenos dias. Namaste. What an honor it is to welcome each and every one of you, our graduates-to-be from Northwest Missouri State University, part of our spring 2022 commencement class. We have bachelor's, master's, and specialist in education degree candidates with us today, and we welcome each and every one of you. We also welcome your loved ones. Yeah, okay. Loved ones, there's at least one that's thankful for you're here. But we're just so thankful that you're here. You know, they've been by your side, and we'll call them out a little bit later. We also thank all those that are online today, and appreciate you being online. For everybody doing social media posts today, hashtag NWGrad, please. We welcome our faculty and staff. Some of our faculty are here today. Some are spread out through the 4 ceremonies. Some are back home grading your exams and projects, and you know, you're kind of saying, oh, I got to pass that one, right? But I can't say enough about our faculty and staff, because here's why. They care deeply about each one of you, and so I thank our faculty and staff for all that you do. Bearcats, every day, indeed, is a great day to be a Bearcat. And I know this day is one that you'll fondly remember, first of all, because we have some good weather outside, but also because we honored the completion of your degree, something that is really about your perseverance and your success. And friends, this is a historic week at Northwest Missouri State University, and it's not just because you're part of the spring 2022 graduating class, but because of what happened 162 years ago this week. If you look up on the screen, there's a little glimpse of the Thomas Gaunt House, the president's residence here at Northwest since 1905. But 162 years ago, Thomas Gaunt purchased a tract of land for the tree nursery, what was going to become the Missouri Arboretum. And that laid the foundation for Northwest Missouri State University. And that journey is really important. I just take you back to 1860 for just one moment. Back in 1860, 162 years ago, the first Pony Express reached Sacramento, California. The famous debate on Charles Darwin's theory of evolution was held at Oxford University in England. The first ever interclub football match between Hallam FC and Sheffield FC was held in England. Charles Dickens was born. Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th president of the U.S., and Harriet Tubman arrived in New York on her last mission to free slaves after 8 years of going through the Underground Railroad. Friends, that journey is important. 162 years ago this week, the foundation of Northwest was laid. But a lot was happening in our country. We have progressed. But we must progress more. And that's the whole point about commencement and your journey as well. The story of the Thomas Gaunt House of Northwest is not unlike your story. It's just incredible. And I really want to talk about journey today, and I'll do so in a few minutes in terms of some remarks from me. In terms of the commencement ceremony itself, I'll provide those remarks. Dr. Jamie Hoyman, our provost and chief academic officer, will then accord recognition for those graduating with honors. After Jamie does that, we'll have you guys come up through the bachelor's candidates, the master's candidates, the specialist education degree candidates. You'll come up here on stage, walk through, receive diploma, get a picture taken with me, picture back here, go back to your seats, and then guess what? Dr. Allison Carr Kreipels will come up as an alumnus and welcome you to the Northwest Alumni Association along with Bobby Bearcat. And then we'll kind of finalize the ceremony. You'll go ahead and meet your loved ones and go on and do great things in your lifetime. That's the flow of the ceremony today. Friends, I've entitled my remarks, Ruby's Journey. And many of you know that it's such an important part, a pet, as part of a family. And up on the screen, you'll see a picture of Ruby. She passed away 2 weeks ago last night. You guys know that. But I think about her journey, and I think about your journey to your seat today. And if you'd go one forward, thank you. Think about when you began your undergraduate degree, your graduate degree, your specialist education degree. You may have looked a little bit like this, trying to get your legs, trying to understand what college is all about. What is this tough class? What's all this mean? What kind of extracurricular do I get involved with? And then, as you progressed in your journey, you got a little moxie, right? And boy, that's what Ruby did as she started to grow. And as you progressed on your journey here at Northwest Missouri State University, whether on-ground classes, online classes, whatever the case may be, you really did get that moxie. And then you get to the point today, and you can go forward there, where you're kind of looking straight into the camera saying, I'm going to rep Northwest Missouri State University. I'm going to be an alum of Northwest, and very proud. You have grown along the way. And it's such an important journey, and I think Ruby's journey parallels your journey. And I'll come back to Ruby in just a few minutes. Friends, you've set the stage for yourselves. You're going to walk across this stage in just a few minutes. And you're going to go out there and wave to your mom and dad. Some will, do a dance and so on. But you truly have set the stage. I want to tell you that it's such an important juncture because so few accomplish this. From an undergraduate degree perspective, only about 33% of the population in the U.S. achieve a bachelor's degree. Only about 8% a master's degree. Only about 3 to 4% achieve a doctoral degree. You're moving into an important part of our society. So, my job today is really to talk to you a little bit about your class, do some shout-outs, and get eventually to really a thank you part of this ceremony. You can go forward, please. I've told previous graduating classes that I really believe that you've accomplished kind of 6 attributes, if you will, but they're different for each graduating class. You, my friends, have persevered, not the least of which through a pandemic. You've done it, and we congratulate you. But you've persevered through ups and downs, highs and lows. And here you sit because of your efforts. You've contributed to the special Northwest Missouri State University Bearcat culture. You've done it because that's what Northwest is all about. We talk about enrollment and retention and graduation, placement statistics, satisfaction statistics. You are part of that and have contributed. You have celebrated differences. You've uplifted commonalities. You've embraced diversity. We have a long way to go across the world, across the nation, across our state, and right here in our backyard. And I implore you to continue to celebrate and uplift commonalities amongst all peoples. You've been engaged. You've been engaged in the classroom and outside the classroom. You've been engaged in curricular and co-curricular opportunities. And you've been connected with each other, with our faculty, with our staff, with our partners, within our community, with our alumni. We encourage you to continue to connect, and you have become Bearcats. You've learned, you know what being a Bearcat's all about. You've learned, connected, cared, practiced civility, and shown pride. That's our DNA, that's our ethos, that's what Northwest Missouri State University is all about. And so with all that, let me talk a little bit about you, the graduating class of 2022. There are nearly 1,500 graduates this weekend. And from a pure spring and summer, from a pure spring perspective, this is the all-time highest spring graduating class in the history of Northwest Missouri State University. That deserves a round of applause there. 755 of you are undergraduates, 718, as you can see, graduate, top undergraduate majors, elementary ed, and the top graduate majors, educational leadership, K-12, ages 19 through 70. And I'm going to do a shout out for our 70-year-old. It's a retired faculty member. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you. A retired faculty member, he retired in 2011. Think about this for a minute. And then woke up one day and said, I want to get a bachelor's degree. This is a doctor. Dr. Mike Wilson is his name. We'll celebrate him tomorrow. He said, I want to get a bachelor's degree in theater performance. And so he went back to school. And at the age of 70, he's going to walk through the stage. I mean, what a prolific story of lifelong learning. And we're so thankful for Mike. Let's continue on. You can see that we're represented across most of the United States. And if you think about it internationally speaking, we've had one of our largest international classes, and we thank each and every one of you. International students, thank you for bringing your home here. Thank you for making Maryville part of your home. You enrich us, and you do uplift us. Can we give our international students a round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if we can go forward. Dr. Jamie Hoyman will come up in a few minutes, and she'll talk about those graduating with honors. Thank you very much for your work and your diligence. I can promise you I was not one of these back in my day in graduating class. All right. Well, what about those students? Some of you are here this evening, I know, that are active military right now. I would ask students that are graduating, if you're active military and those folks in the audience that are active military or veterans, would you all please stand and be recognized by us? Thank you so much. Thank you. And we have a few more call-outs here. Our employees, ranging from Jennifer all the way down to Catherine. I think a couple of them are here this evening, if I'm not mistaken. I think Emily and maybe Jennifer, I'm not sure. But would you stand and be recognized? Thank you. Congratulations. Also, I want to call Dr. Mark Hornicle up there. He'll be celebrating tomorrow, but Mark's our communications manager. Wave Mark to us, please. He's getting his doctoral degree. Mark, thank you for what you do. And then we have to call out the next group, which is teachers. It is Military Appreciation Month, but it's also Teacher Appreciation Week. For those teachers in the audience, or teachers-to-be, would you please stand? Frontline workers, thank you very much for what you do. That's awesome. Thank you. And you know, Sunday is Mother's Day. I must admit, I thought it was the following Sunday. I'm not kidding about that. I just had it wrong in my brain. I fixed it. Don't worry, man. We'll be all right. But, you know, we had a Family of the Year that represented Northwest in the fall of 2021, mother, grandmother, and so on. The Wyatt family, we're so thankful for them. Would all mothers in the crowd, Bearcat moms, would you please stand and be recognized? We love our moms, and we just thank you very much for what you do. It's so very, very important. The second of four areas I'd like to address is providing some call-outs and hearing from you via a few video stories. First of all, I'd like to, just call out Max Spitzmiller. Max, you're in the audience, first team all-conference. But Max and so many other athletes are here, and I'm just calling you out to represent our athletes, and thank you very much. I know our tennis team is getting ready to go and get a victory on Monday in the regional tournament and so on, so we thank all of you. Yeah. You guys were supposed to bring your rackets tonight so we could practice a little bit, but that's okay. And Chance and Bubs, just want to say thank you and love you guys too, call you guys out. So a couple of call-outs. All of you are so very important. We'll hear some of your stories on video, but Caitlin McEntee. Caitlin, where are you at? Will you stand, please? It's okay, yeah. Caitlin is, you can give her a round of applause before I speak. Caitlin's graduating this evening with her bachelor's degree in chemistry with a biochem emphasis. In addition to her own studies, she's been highly active and dedicated as a chemistry tutor, a lab assistant, and a supplemental instructor, and she was a member of our Northwest Dance Company. In the fall, she's advancing her education at the University of Kansas, where she'll pursue a PhD in chemistry with hopes of launching her career in the pharmaceutical industry. Caitlin, thank you very much for being a Bearcat. Mallory McConkey. Mallory, where are you at? The McConkey family's great family. Mal, where are you at? Oh, there you are, over here. You guys might know Mallory's a 1,000-point scorer at Northwest Missouri State University for women's basketball. That's pretty cool. I can promise you, Mal, I haven't scored 1,000 points in my life, so you scored it in your career. More importantly, though, Coach Austin Meyer talks about Mal being a great teammate, an incredible work ethic, a connector of people. And with our most successful season in women's basketball in the last decade, we would say it's because of athletes like Mallory McConkey. Mallory, thank you for being a Bearcat. And Kaylee Hartenoff. Kaylee, where you at? Yeah. All right. Hi, Kaylee. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in mass media with an emphasis in applied advertising, she took advantage of the numerous profession-based learning opportunities Northwest offers, including work as a media manager with NACTIV last year, and last fall was an account coordinator with our Bearcat virtual agency. She also was active with the Ad Inc. student organization as its president and social media manager. And with all that experience, Kaylee is launching her career this month as a media coordinator at Kazoo Media in Kansas City. Kaylee, congratulations for that. And now, my friends, I just invite you to take a peek at this video that we prepared for you, talking about your experiences here at Northwest Missouri State University.
I always say that I came to Northwest because I liked it, but I stayed because I actually fell in love with it. I think that's a pretty easy thing to say about a college experience, is that like you find who you are, you find your home. But I genuinely feel like there are people here on campus who are like rooting for me. I feel like the university is very intentional about its students. It's not just a business transaction. They're actually here for your success. I feel like I've become more successful because of that.
My proudest accomplishment, honestly, is like the growth from freshman year to senior year. I say that because I came into Northwest knowing absolutely nothing in computer science. Computer science was not my starting major. And then I look at myself now and like amongst my friends, they tell me I'm really good at what I do. I think that's my biggest accomplishment, just how I've grown from freshman year to now.
I think one of the biggest impacts that Northwest has had on me is the connections you make in such a short amount of time. Whether that is through, students I met or faculty here on campus, everyone seems to know everyone's name. I think I'm going to miss the people and the family feel of Northwest the most.
No matter what, no matter how old you are, you can always go back to school. If you can dream it, you can absolutely do it. Because if I can go back to school and take 16 hours and work full time and be a mom and a wife, anybody can do it. It's not easy. Definitely I'm not gonna say that. But it can be done, and sometimes you lose a little bit of sleep, lose some sweat and tears, but you know what? I'm almost at graduation.
Coming into college, I had no clue what I wanted to do fully. And just being able to connect with faculty members, having that support as well, really just showed me that I can do whatever I want to do if I put my mind to it. And having that support from everyone around this campus has really helped with that and has helped me broaden my goals and make me want to achieve them even more.
I think it was important for me to get a college degree just because my mom had me when she was pretty young, so she never got the opportunity to go to college. I know how much single mother, what she did for me, so I just knew that I wanted to do it, especially for her, and make sure that everything that she did was worth it.
Northwest gave me a lot of opportunities that surprised me. They gave me opportunities in leadership, in performance, like anything, film as well as theater. Yeah, because Northwest has given me the right people to me. They have given me the right opportunities that I needed in my life.
My family is here, my friends are here. When I leave, I'm going to have connections with them, but it's not the same as being here.
I'm gonna miss them a lot. And everything they've taught me and everything I've learned here at Northwest, I'm definitely gonna take that with me, all of that.
I hope you'll agree that explains the Bearcat culture, how special this place is, and how important it is that we celebrate each and every one of you here this evening. My thanks to Todd Weddle and his team who put that video together each commencement ceremony. The third of four areas I want to talk about is really asking a few questions and talking about the word commence or commencement. You'll see a few questions on the screen up here. What's success to us? What's a healthy family? What are we all about in terms of spirituality or expressing ourselves? And what is success to me? You can go forward. And according to Matthew McConaughey in his latest book, Green Lights, he talks about your answer changing over time, which is just fine, but don't spend time with anything that antagonizes your character. And I encourage you to think about that statement right there. Do what's right for your soul. I, too, have a few more questions to offer, thinking about you and reflecting on your Northwest journey, how you'll uplift, protect democracy, help others, be a headlight, and make the place that you'll live, work, and play a little better. But also I ask some questions about being a Bearcat. How will you continue to learn, connect, care, practice civility, and show pride? And how will you open your doors? And that's very important as you think about it, because opening the doors is what we're all about here at Northwest, and hopefully you are after you leave. So, with that, I want to just talk for a moment about the Northwest culture, high performance and championship culture. You guys know that we have record enrollments and our retention rates are off the charts, and our graduation rate is in the 89th percentile of our peer group, and we're strong on so many fronts. It's because of our faculty and staff, beautiful leaders, so many people who do so many good things on your behalf. But you know, I think about that championship culture, and I think about your beginnings and your journey. If you started your degree work in 2019 or after, would you just raise your hand, please? I just want to kind of get a sense. Who started 2019, 2020, somewhere in there? Several of you? I was walking along, going home about a month ago, and a couple of undergraduates caught me on the sidewalk talking about commencement. And they said, Dr. J, do you understand we started in 2019? And we won a national championship. Bam, trophy up on the screen there. I'm like, yeah, that's true. And they said, well, do you understand in 2020, like we were undefeated in men's basketball and number one in the country, and COVID hit. So technically you probably should include that, but we won't. But then, Dr. J, we won it in 2021. You remember that? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of remember that. And then, hey, Dr. J, we just won it, you know, like a month ago. So, yeah, so a third. And their point was, as Bearcats, we only know national championships. And I said, wow, that's pretty good. It's not bragging, it's just reality. But that's part of that culture that we say thanks very much to each and every one of you. And we must celebrate our culture, and we ask you to continue that culture on. So if we can go forward, please. One more. Because of that culture, because Northwest being so special, because of you, sitting in this chair and getting ready to commence, we must say thank you. Thank you is such an important part of life, and taking time to say thanks is something that I would like to take a moment to do. For me personally, you can go forward. I want to say thank you to Mrs. J and my kids, Matt, Joe, Leah, and Lucas. For part of my journey through commencement and commencing on is because of them, and so I just want to say thank you very much to my family. I encourage you to think about who was on your journey to get you where you're at today, that prodded you, that championed you, that advocated for you, that picked you up when you were down. And I would ask you to take a moment now. This is my call to action. Can you go forward one more? Would you guys take a minute, please, and turn to someone that's close to you, or wave up to your loved ones, or get out your phones and throw down on a text, a Snapchat, or an Instagram, and post something to say thank you. Just take a moment to do that, would you please? A call to action. Say thank you to someone right now. Take a moment. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, John. Thank you, Sue. Okay, thank you very much. I also want to thank the platform party. Liz Motacity is our incoming Student Senate President. Liz, where are you at? Way back there, I think. Liz, thank you very much. Brought in the Northwest banner. Dr. Sue Milikangas behind me, Dr. Jamie Hoyman, Dr. Mike Steiner, Dr. Gret Haddock, and also Dr. Matt Walker, part of the platform party. We so much appreciate them, and our brass ensemble will say thanks throughout, but I thank each and every one of you. Thank you, brass ensemble. So, friends, commencement. Oh, by the way, back on that slide, the word Chinkuya was circled. My parents have Polish descent, and they always made sure that they said, please say Chinkuya. So I say thanks to each one of you. Chinkuya to you for being part of that Bearcat family and Bearcat tradition. Commencement. We celebrate this chapter in your life, and it's culminating today. Your time at Northwest Missouri State University is done, so to speak. It really isn't, because you're going to stay connected. But commencement's all about a beginning of what happens after today, and I think that's just so important as we think about this ceremony and what it's all about. Friends, I want to come back to Ruby before I close my remarks. Ruby's journey. So Ruby's the campus guardian. She was born about a decade ago, and loud and proud, and just really brought life to this campus. Knew you, knew our faculty and staff, right? If I think about that picture of Ruby, she's reflective, she's proud, and she's raring to go. As I look out in the audience with our graduates, you're reflective, you're proud, and you're raring to go. You're raring to spread love and goodness. And Ruby's journey is just like your journey. And Bearcats, I implore you to open your doors wide. Open them with love. Keep them open for one and all. Keep the doorway back to your alma mater forever green and forever open, just like Ruby did for us multiple times a day. Ruby taught us to open the door to all. And friends, I ask you, keep your doors wide open for all. With that, it is time for me to introduce Dr. Jamie Hoyman, our provost and our chief academic officer. She'll begin our recognition of your honors and your degrees. Please, Dr. Jamie Hoyman.
Are you ready, graduates? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to recognize the baccalaureate students graduating with honors. Their names appear in your program with a single, double, or triple asterisk. Students graduating cum laude are wearing white honor cords. They have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 on a 4.0 scale. Their names have a single asterisk. Students graduating magna cum laude are wearing green honor cords. They have earned a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.94 on a 4.0 scale. Their names appear with a double asterisk. Students wearing the gold honor cords have earned a grade point average of 3.95 to 4.0. Their names appear with a triple asterisk and will graduate summa cum laude, highest honors. Honor Program graduates are also noted with a plus symbol. Would all the degree candidates graduating with honors please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, honor students. You've done yourself and Northwest very proud. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? This is your test, guys. You got it, good. President Jasinski, these candidates, upon my recommendation and the recommendation of my associate provost, the faculty, the directors and chairs from the School of Agricultural Sciences, College of Arts and Sciences, Melvin D. and Valerie G. Booth School of Business, School of Communication and Mass Media, School of Computer Science and Information Systems, School of Education, and School of Health Science and Wellness are presented to you for conferral of your bachelor's degree. Candidates, please come forward. But right now, step back down until your row is called. Psych.
Avery Ryan Mather. Madison Ann Lohman. Kaylee Elizabeth Parmer. Elliot Mitchell Arnold. Bailey Jordan Green. Lauren Elizabeth Chambers. Spratea Elena Beard. Dylan Michael Hooks. Mackenzie Provin. Tyler Andrew Tree. Luke Matthew Violet Sr. Chelsea Ray Price. April Renee Triplett. Brianna Leanne May. Natalie Nicole Mohat. Stone Ryan Hammonds. Blythe Elizabeth Matson. Gina K. Stoll. Alyssa Noel Bishop. Calvin Reno Silvers. Heather Nicole Parr. Nathan Xavier John Kelly. William Zane Doherty. Hannah Jane Mincy. Ashley Nicole Douglas. Zachariah Alexander Watson. Garrett Allen Peters. Jonathan Thomas Rigdon. Carson J. Schwartz. Jacob Dean Wessel. Gabriel Michael King. Bryce Allen Falls. Reagan Nicole Shanks. Mallory Abigail McConkey. Elias Manners. Kayla Jean Chapman. Madison Godfried. Nicholas J. Edwards. Peyton Dale Gentry. Cody Derek Glenn. Grant Neeram Sands. Theodore Gage Har. Lathan Blaine Croy. Madison Kate Book. Grant Gabriel Atwood. Gavin Lynn Thrasher. Cody Jordan Tanner. Gunnar Matthew Carpenter. William Thomas Walker. Trey Allen Hoover. Cade Miller. Cole Mitchell Boer. Jacob Dylan Pinkerton. Brett Michael Holden. Jared J. Moser. Thomas Everett Henricks. Hold up a second. Ryan J. Koski. Maxwell Robert Spitzmiller. Anna Marie Rose Cardello. Cody J. Bourne. William Austin Gay. Ty Allen Williams. Ian J. Kaiser. Sydney Danielle Brogdon. Patrick McGarry. Mallory Lee Luttrell. Cassie Riley Cruz. Hunter J. Evans. Megan Dolhauser. Chance R. Hermelink. Blake A. Bennett. Riley Renee Cardwell. Madeline Diane Hansen. Bailey LaRue Ramsier. Hannah Renee. Emily Gabriel Happy. Dustin Thomas Lee Merritt. Olivia Jean Wolken. Grant James Maurer. Zachary Christopher Fleek. Cody James Coram. Jackson Stewart Mays. Brett Renee Stiles. Baton H. Crumey. Cutler Reese Palar. Tucker R. Weaver. Tyson James Keller. Derek Allen Goff. Alexander Robert Smith. Jerica Lynn DeWitt. Rachel Ann Hensey. Caden Benz. Aubrey Cleo McKinney. Sabrina Lynn Smith. Alexis Renee Taylor. Alicia Renee Johnson. Tabron James Pearl Oglesby. Jongmin Park. Dalton James Sturbens. Jacob Sheo Nakmizi. Jacob Duncan Bartz. Caitlin Rose McEntee. Slade Christian McAfee. Lydia S. Owen. Amanda Marie Kindred. Delaney Renee Cruz. Mackenzie Joanna Shaben. Sydney Ray Garner. Paige Elizabeth Jennings. Jonathan Michael Taylor. Benjamin Michael Wester. Madison L. Gearhart. Brennan Deal Lamasters. Kara L. Severson. Cy Aaron Hutchings. Jennifer Ann Partridge. Jade Giro. Sorry. Finn William Collins. Aiden J. Irvin. Stephen Arthur Mers. Jalen Michael Malone. Elisha M. Ianello. Parker Reed Adams. Robert Hutton. Austin Mitchell True. Peter Mark Robinson Jr. Zachary Shane Jones. Colin J. Sullivan. Alyssa Marie Marchese. Fabian Khalud. Martin Tomas Sanchez. Franco Oliva. Julia Aliceda Anton. Cooper Douglas Hope. Hershita Gongidi. Haley A. Grimm. Anna Karen Robles Lara. Demi Valeria Contreras Trevino. Colton Elijah Roark. Abigail Riley Rozonki. Christina M. Whalen. Skylar Roger Johnson. Alexis Ann Williams. Delaney Leanne Faust. Mallory Jiang Peters. Tara Ashley Hunt. Kaylee Ray Hartenhoff. Kaylin Rose Volstedt. David Christopher Angelo. Caleb Gilmore. Jonathan Edward Bach. Ian McKee Richmond. Leonardo Gabriel Paiva. Russell John Neely. Morgan Lynn Teal.
We'll pause momentarily while our degree candidates finish getting their picture taken and return to their seats. Will the candidates for bachelor's degree please stand? You can give a round of applause, it's okay. That's the round of applause for you guys getting to this moment. Then we'll applaud you because you're going to be conferred right now. Here we go. Northwest Missouri State University confers upon you, subject to completion of all requirements as certified by our registrar, the bachelor's degree, and admits you to Northwest's fellowship of educated individuals with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate these new graduates as they turn their tassels. Turn their hassles? Yeah, you're up, man. Oh, that's funny as hell.
All right, candidates, you may sit down. Congratulations. Okay, you can't laugh up here. Okay, will the candidates for your master's degree please stand? President Jasinski, these candidates, upon my recommendation, the recommendation of the Associate Provost, the school directors and chairs, and the graduate faculty, are presented to you for conferral of their master's degree. Will the candidates please come forward?
Emma Yolanda Mesta Garcia. Dawson Jacob Bohr. Catherine Elise Winfrey. Kenneth Gavin Constable. Ashton Ann Lewis. Sai Kivan Vijay. Nitish Aranjan. Jacob Keegan Meinkoth. Anthony Dio Heimer. Thank you. Jordan Taylor Blackburn. Christopher Lee Moody. Jordan Lee Moody. Perla V. Kennedy. MC Rose. Summer Nicole Walters. Megan R. Heil. Mariah Nicole Gregg. Jordan Destiny Kaiser. Amber Hope Hopkins. Samantha Lynn Gaither. Thank you. Kruger. Candace Nicole Kruger. Tamara Leanne Tingle. Jacob David Mark Wickham. Lindsay M. Winton. Maria S. Lesh. Anna Elizabeth Johnson. Carrie D. Davidson II. Hannah Joy Cutler. Tajiri Siobhan Brooks Berry. Neetha Suzanne Snyder. Riley Christina Yarnell. Sarah Colleen O'Brien. Emily Hilzebeck. Morgan Ann St. Clair. Taylor Dawn Swally. Cassie Carpenter. Carissa Sierra Creole. Kristen Leilani Truid. Sydney Nicole Hoharts. Chelsea Ray Miller. Lauren Jane Seeger. Corby Allen Troutman. Nancy L. Willoughby. Matthew Reginald Taylor. Alekia Jadu. Chandana Priya Velumupali. Prasad Gola Durga. Swaroop Reddy Goragandala. Rohan Good Bandari. Bala Shankar Maladi. Somaya Yalamarthi. Saisa Thrumitra Jayalagadum. Sankirtana Atra. Caitlin Marie Weiss. Taylor Jaden Arthur. Corey Leslie Walbrink. Michaela L. Woodall. Amanda Jean Clevenger. Laura Ann Prindle. Ty Allen Lyden. Stephanie Lynn Webb. Janelle Renee Robinson. Quantrell Latrice Brown.
We'll go ahead and pause momentarily while again our degree candidates finish getting their picture taken and return to their seats. You said there's 15 here tonight. Will the candidates for master's degree please stand? Give them a round of applause, please. Northwest Missouri State University confers upon you, subject to completion of all requirements, as certified by our registrar, the master's degree, and admits you to Northwest's Fellowship of Educated Individuals with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate these Bearcats as they move their tassels. Got it right that time.
Thank you, graduates. You can sit down. Congratulations. Will the candidates for Specialist in Education degree please come forward? President Jasinski, these candidates, upon my recommendation and the recommendation of the Associate Provost, graduate faculty, chairs, and directors, are presented to you for conferral of their specialist degree in education.
Laura Elizabeth Reinhardt. Amber Nicole Collier. Andre Cortez Redden. Thank you. Lisa Danielle Yaus. Rachel Victoria Polston. Jessica Gwen Melton. Carrie Amanda Lund. Melissa Marie Torres. Kendall Janae Barclay. Kristen Nicole Lee. Kristen Sawtell Mitchell. Taylor Ann Bruner. Drew Michael Bruner. Brian Douglas Grow.
And we'll go ahead and just pause momentarily again. Will the candidates for Specialist in Education degree please stand? Northwest Missouri State University confers upon you, subject to completion of all requirements as certified by our registrar, the Specialist in Education degree, and admits you to Northwest's Fellowship of Educated Individuals with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate these men and women as they move their tassels. Thank you. And now, as we begin to close our ceremony, we first need to bring up Dr. Allison Carr Kreipels. She's a 2006, 2011, 2019 graduate. We're celebrating her tomorrow morning for her 4th degree, her doctoral degree. She serves on our Northwest Alumni Association. She and her family are proud, proud Bearcats. Allison, as well as Bobby Bearcat, will be up here to welcome you to the Northwest Alumni Association. Allison, Bobby Bearcat.
Bearcats, 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 go Bearcats! Northwest graduates, congratulations. My name is Dr. Allison Carr Kreifels, and I am a proud 2006, 2011, 2019, and tomorrow, 2022 alumna of Northwest Missouri State University. It is my honor to officially welcome you to the family that is the Northwest Alumni Association. The Bearcat family is over 80,000 strong, each sharing the common bond of being a passionate and loyal Bearcat. I would like to ask at this time that all Northwest alumni in the audience to please stand and be recognized by these, the newest members of our group. Graduates, starting today, you are now part of a family that can support you, can grow with you, and connect with you in amazing opportunities in the future. Now, you've all been great Bearcats here at Northwest, and you may be wondering how to be a Bearcat alum, so I have a few suggestions for you. Number one, promote. Promote Northwest by wearing your Northwest apparel wherever you go. The Northwest family is strongest when we all show pride and our belonging to such a special place to each of us. Number two, mentor. Mentor Bearcats that are still here at Northwest by sharing information about internships and employment opportunities in your respective fields. And number three, connect with Northwest by attending alumni events in your area with one of our alumni chapters or host your own alumni event. You can find a listing of the chapters by scanning the QR code that's on your insert in today's graduation folder, which will take you to the Northwest Alumni Foundation page. And don't forget to keep the Alumni Association updated on your successes and accomplishments. Once again, congratulations and a job well done. Always remember that wherever you go and whatever you do, the Northwest Alumni Association will be here to keep you connected to your Northwest family. And always remember, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. Congratulations.
Just a few announcements before we close. Please make sure to arrange a meeting place after the ceremony if you've not already done so. Please understand that we'll be closing the doors to the arena shortly after the ceremony to prepare and sanitize the facility for tomorrow morning's ceremony. Also, don't forget to return your gown within 45 minutes to the Student Rec Center following the recessional. Once again, congratulations to our graduates, and thank you, guests, for your attendance tonight. As we near the end of the ceremony, please stand as you're able and join new alum Avery Mather in singing the Northwest Alma Mater loud and proud to celebrate you being new Northwest alumni. The lyrics can be found on the back of your commencement program. Afterwards, please be seated for Dr. J's closing remarks.
Let your voices loudly ringing echo far and near. Songs of praise
Okay, we're closing down here. Here's what it is. Thanks to Avery. Thank you, everyone. Please allow me to thank our color guard, our bell tower brass ensemble. Avery, of course, our faculty marshals. Grad Images, our marketing communications team. Allison Kreifels and Bobby Bearcat, our university police department. Alumni relations. And Dr. Matt Walker, our facilities services team. And Jordan Greenhaw for their participation in today's ceremony. Graduates, you've turned your tassels, received your diplomas. You are now Northwest alumni, 80,000 plus strong. You're part of a cherished and unbelievably supportive network. Stay in touch, keep your minds and doors open, embrace goodness, and uplift all peoples. On behalf of my wife, Denise, and our family, we say thank you. Your diploma is a testament to your decision to live and work as an educated person. We need you now more than ever before. Go forth, make Northwest proud as you contribute to the societal good. Be Bearcat stewards.